Hi artists. So I am going to be finishing my repousse. That's what it's called when you work in metal. That was inspired by John James Audubon, the bird artist. So at this point, I have finished adding all of my texture and details. I drew or traced the bird onto the metal, and I made sure to do it a second time on top, and I did it on something soft so that it'll work. And then when I added all the details, I flipped to the other side of the metal so that I can add some more detail. And right now what I'm going to do is show you how you can color them. So do remember that the edges are sharp. When you're finished coloring, just like this one, I really recommend adding a background. I picked a black and white picture that I found for high contrast. And if you would like one of these, they're from an old like vintage posters. If you would like something similar, please let me know because I do have these available. Okay, so to do this, when you draw on metal, you have to do it with Sharpies. So you should get a pack of Sharpies like this. If they are messy, if you can be responsible enough to put them back so they're nice and tidy, then I would very much appreciate it. All right, so speaking of contrast, you need to pick different colors for the background versus the bird. Just like here, I use none of the same colors in the background and the bird so there's no confusion. So make sure you are thinking about what colors do I want to use for each item. All right. I am going to use these 3 items for my cardinal, and I will probably not get to the background. All right, I am also going to use this for all of the what is this? The beak, and no, around the beak. Anyway, sorry if the top of my head is in this video. So you just trace it and color it like normal for the most part, but there's going to be a couple things. Let me go ahead and, right now I can't see the eye so much. So I'm gonna have to go back and press to make sure I really can. All right. Okay, folks. So to do this, I know a lot of you are looking at those blended colors, or I hope you're looking at those blended colors. I'm gonna go around the bottom of the wing. And what I'm gonna do is color this in red, because male cardinals are red. When it comes to birds, usually it's the males that have brighter colors to attract the females. Like how male peacocks are the ones that have like the big orange or the big blue feathers sticking off and stuff like that. All right, so now I'm gonna go right next to it with the orange, but I don't wanna overlap it necessarily because it will ruin the Sharpies. So while it's still wet though, I'm gonna take my finger and I can blend it. This will only work for like a couple minutes. All right, your fingers are definitely gonna get messy if you do that. So even though I know that cardinals are red, doesn't mean you just have to use red. Like when I look at this picture, I definitely see orange. Draw what you see, not what you know. As a matter of fact, you can make it any color you want. Who says it has to be like, because a lot of the birds in the pictures are just like brown birds, which is fine. You can leave it like that, but if you want it to be something else, you can. All right, so I don't actually want that yellow, but I do want the orange to blend into it. All right. So that is what I'm talking about. And I haven't finished, obviously. I can keep on going, making it more and more interesting. But try again not to color right on top of another color. Color right next to it. And use your fingers to blend. And then for the background, maybe I'll just choose blue since blues go really sharply against the red. So I hope you do make this project because I can't wait to see them. Happy arting today.